makes him special. Together with his running capacity, he just keeps on running.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. If you're a football fan, you're in for a treat today because we're diving deep into the story of one of the Premier League's brightest stars, a player who's taken Liverpool by storm and transformed their midfield into a powerhouse. We're talking about Ryan Gravenberch, the Dutch sensation, who's being hailed as the £100 million midfielder Liverpool somehow got for free. Well, not literally free, but for a fraction of his true value. How did this happen? How did a player once considered a peripheral figure at Bayern Munich become the heartbeat of Liverpool's title-winning machine in the 2024-25 season? Buckle up, because this is a story of talent, redemption, and a tactical masterstroke. Hit that subscribe button, grab a drink, and let's get into it. The prodigy from Ajax. To understand Ryan Gravenberch's rise, we have to start at the beginning. Amsterdam, the home of Ajax, one of the greatest football academies in the world. Born on May 16, 2002 in the Dutch capital, Gravenberch was destined for greatness from a young age. Coming from a footballing family, his father, Ryan Sr., and brother Danzel both played professionally. Ryan was immersed in the game early, but it wasn't just family influence. This kid had it. By the time he was a teenager, scouts across Europe were buzzing about the lanky midfielder with the poise of a veteran. Gravenberch joined Ajax's famed youth academy at 8 years old, and it didn't take long for him to stand out. His physicality, technical ability, and game intelligence made him a cut above the rest. At just 16, he was already training with the senior squad, and in 2018, he made his debut for Ajax's first team in the Eredivisie, becoming the club's youngest ever debutant at 16 years and 130 days. Let that sink in. A teenager holding his own in one of Europe's most competitive leagues. At Ajax, Gravenberch was a box-to-box midfielder, often playing as a number 8, driving forward with the ball, linking play, and even chipping in with goals. His style drew comparisons to Paul Pogba, tall, elegant, powerful, with a knack for gliding past defenders and dictating the tempo. By the 2021-22 season, he was a regular starter, helping Ajax win the Eredivisie and earning a reputation as one of Europe's hottest prospects. Clubs like Barcelona and Real Madrid were circling, with his agent later revealing that Barcelona had shown interest when he was just 16, but it was Bayern Munich who won the race, signing the 20-year-old for £15.8 million in the summer of 2022. A steal, right? Well, not quite, because things didn't go as planned. The Bayern misadventure. When Gravenberch arrived at Bayern Munich, expectations were sky high. Bayern's technical director at the time, Marco Neppe, was convinced of his potential, saying they never doubted his qualities and knew he'd bring it someday. But Bayern's midfield was a crowded place, with players like Joshua Kimmich, Leon Goretzka, and Marcel Sabitzer competing for spots. Gravenberch struggled to break through. He was often deployed in a more advanced role, which didn't fully suit his skill set, and he made only 24 Bundesliga appearances in the 2022-23 season, most of them off the bench. The lack of game time was frustrating for a player who'd been a star at Ajax. Gravenberch later admitted he needed regular minutes to develop, and Bayern wasn't providing them. His agent, Jose Fortes Rodriguez, even told Spanish outlet Marca that he pushed for the move to Liverpool because Ryan needed playing time to develop. Fans and pundits began to question whether the hype around Gravenberch was justified. Was he just another overhyped youngster who couldn't cut it at the highest level? But here's where the story gets interesting. While Gravenberch's time at Bayern was seen as a disappointment, it wasn't a failure. He still showed flashes of brilliance. His ball control, vision, and ability to cover ground were undeniable. The issue was fit, not talent. Bayern's system didn't allow him to shine, and by the summer of 2023, it was clear he needed a fresh start. Enter Liverpool, a club in the midst of a midfield rebuild, looking for diamonds in the rough. The Liverpool lifeline. In the summer of 2023, Liverpool were at a crossroads. Jurgen Klopp's midfield was aging, with players like Jordan Henderson and Fabinho moving on. The Reds splashed over £150 million to revamp their engine room, bringing in Alexis Mac Allister, Dominic Szoboszlai, Wataru Endo, and on deadline day, Ryan Gravenberch, for just £34.6 million. For context, that's less than what Manchester United paid for Mason Mount, or what Chelsea spent on Moises Caicedo. At the time, Gravenberch was seen as a gamble, a talented but unproven player who hadn't quite lived up to his potential. Under Klopp, Gravenberch's first season was solid but unspectacular. He played 26 Premier League games, scoring 1 goal and providing 1 assist, often in a more attacking role. He showed glimpses of his quality. Think of his goal in the 3-1 win over Fulham in April 2024, but he wasn't a regular starter, and Liverpool's midfield still lacked a true holding midfielder. Fans were optimistic but cautious. The consensus? Gravenberch had potential, but he needed the right system and manager to unlock it. That manager turned out to be Arne Slot, who replaced Klopp in the summer of 2024. Slot, a fellow Dutchman, saw something special in Gravenberch and made a decision that would change everything. He moved him into a deeper, number-alter role. This wasn't a position Gravenberch was naturally suited for. He'd always been more of an attacking midfielder. But Slot's vision was inspired. He saw Gravenberch's physicality, intelligence, and technical assurance as the perfect fit for a metronomic orchestrator at the base of Liverpool's midfield. The transformation under Arne Slot. The 2024-25 season was when Ryan Gravenberch became a household name. Liverpool's failure to sign Real Sociedad's Martin Zubimendi in the summer of 2024 left fans worried about the lack of a specialist holding midfielder. But Slot had a plan. He called Gravenberch, laid out his vision, and the rest is history. Gravenberch started all 34 of Liverpool's Premier League games before being rested against Chelsea in May 2025, a testament to his importance. His performances were nothing short of a revelation. In his new role, Gravenberch became the glue that held Liverpool's midfield together. His ability to link defense and attack with calm authority was remarkable. He read the game at an elite level, dictating the tempo and breaking up opposition plays with his 6'3" frame. As The Athletic noted, Gravenberch's blend of physicality, intelligence, and technical assurance allowed him to link defense and attack with calm authority. He wasn't just a defensive midfielder. He was a complete midfielder, capable of carrying the ball forward, picking out passes, and shielding the back four. The stats back up his impact. Gravenberch's pass completion rate, tackles, and interceptions were among the best in the Premier League for midfielders. While he didn't score in the 2024-25 season, something he admitted was due to his deeper role. He created space for teammates like Mac Allister, Szoboszlai, and Curtis Jones to shine. Opponents began targeting him to reduce his influence, but that only opened up opportunities for others, showcasing his importance to Liverpool's system. By May 2025, Gravenberch was crowned the Premier League Young Player of the Season, a fitting tribute to his transformation. Yahoo Sports called it a campaign defined by control, maturity, and presence. Michael Owen, a Liverpool legend, praised Gravenberch's ability to seize his opportunity after the failed Zubimendi transfer, saying he'd been a revelation in midfield. Liverpool fans, once skeptical, were now chanting his name at Anfield. The £100 million man Liverpool got for a bargain. So, how did Liverpool get a £100 million midfielder for free? Well, the free part is a bit of poetic license, but let's break it down. Gravenberch's transfer fee from Bayern was £34.6 million, a modest sum for a player of his potential. Fast forward to 2025, and his market value has skyrocketed. C's Football Observatory estimated his worth at 85 million to 107 million euros, 73 million to 92 million pounds, making him one of the Premier League's most valuable players. That's a staggering increase in less than 2 years, and it's all thanks to his performances under Slot. The free narrative comes from the fact that Liverpool didn't have to spend big to replace him or sign a marquee holding midfielder like Zubimendi, who would have cost upwards of 51 million pounds. Instead, Slot turned an existing squad player into a world-class number, 6, saving the club millions. As Express.co.uk noted, unlike last summer, the Dutchman may not need to green-light a marquee midfield signing thanks to the revival of Ryan Gravenberch. This was a masterstroke of coaching and recruitment, proving that sometimes the best transfers are the ones you don't make. Gravenberch's value isn't just financial, it's tactical and emotional. He's become a fan favorite, with his work rate and composure earning him comparisons to Liverpool greats like Steven Gerrard. His contract, which runs until 2028, gives Liverpool leverage to demand a massive fee if clubs like Real Madrid come calling. Speaking of which, Real Madrid rumors and loyalty to Liverpool. In April 2025, Gravenberch's agent, Jose Fortes Rodriguez, caused a stir when he told Marca that he'd love to see his client play for Real Madrid, revealing that the Spanish giants had been tracking him since he was a teenager. Liverpool fans were understandably nervous, but Rodriguez quickly clarified that a move was impossible, given Gravenberch's happiness at Anfield and Liverpool's high valuation. Gravenberch himself shut down the rumors, with reports from 90 Minutes and BBC Sport confirming he had no interest in leaving. This loyalty is a testament to Gravenberch's bond with Slot and the club. As he told The Athletic, "If you had said this to me before the start of the season, I wouldn't have believed you, but everything we dreamed of came true. I'm really happy." His 43 starts across all competitions in 2024-25, level with Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah, show how integral he's become. Liverpool's title-winning parade in May 2025, expected to draw 1 million fans, will see Gravenberch celebrated as a key figure in their success. Challenges and areas for growth. No player is perfect, and Gravenberch is no exception. His lack of goals in 2024-25, compared to 4 the previous season, has been a point of frustration, as he admitted to the Liverpool Echo. "Yeah, I think it's just a position," he said, noting that his deeper role limits his attacking output. While he's adapted brilliantly to the number 6 role, he's not a natural defensive midfielder, and he's acknowledged the learning curve. "I'm not naturally a defensive midfielder. I also like to drive forward with the ball," he told The Athletic. Injuries have also been a minor concern. In March 2025, Gravenberch pulled out of the Netherlands squad for precautionary reasons after a heavy workload, though he avoided serious injury. Liverpool's reliance on him, starting every league game until the Chelsea match in May, highlights the need for depth. The club has been linked with players like Crystal Palace's Adam Wharton and Athletic Bilbao's Mikel Jorigazar as potential competition. But for now, Gravenberch remains the undisputed starter. The future at Anfield. At just 23 years old, Gravenberch's ceiling is frighteningly high. His versatility, physicality, and intelligence make him a perfect fit for Slot's possession-heavy system. With Liverpool eyeing more silverware in 2025 to 2026, including a potential Champions League run, Gravenberch will be central to their ambitions. The club's interest in players like Jeremy Frimpong, who Gravenberch praised as bringing really good qualities, suggests they're building a squad to dominate for years. Off the pitch, Gravenberch is a grounded figure. His work as an ambassador for the Cruyff Foundation, opening a Cruyff Court in Anfield, shows his commitment to giving back. His comments about Trent Alexander-Arnold's departure in 2025, tinged with sadness, reveal a player who values his teammates and the club's culture. Why Gravenberch is worth £100 million. So, why is Gravenberch valued at £100 million? It's simple. He's a complete midfielder in a market where top talents command astronomical fees. His ability to control games, adapt to new roles, and perform under pressure makes him a rare commodity. Liverpool's title win in 2024-25 wouldn't have been possible without him. As the Liverpool Echo noted, Liverpool's Premier League title win would have been that much harder to achieve without Ryan Gravenberch's presence in midfield. For £34.6 million, Liverpool didn't just buy a player, they invested in a cornerstone of their future. As Yahoo Sports put it, Ryan Gravenberch might have arrived with promise, but it's the delivery that's been most impressive. He's not just a £100 million midfielder, he's priceless to Liverpool. And there you have it, the incredible story of Ryan Gravenberch, the £100 million midfielder Liverpool got for a bargain. From Ajax prodigy to Bayern misfit to Anfield hero, his journey is a testament to talent, hard work, and the genius of Arne Slot. What do you think of Gravenberch's transformation? Can he become one of the world's best midfielders? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more football content. Until next time, stay passionate, and I'll see you in the next video.